Hey guys, what's up? I am here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Fake Grand Order絶対魔獣戦線 Babylonia, or you could call it Fake Grand Order Absolute Demonic from Babylonia on episode 12. This episode right here looked really straight to the point and it didn't take too long, so looking forward to see where this goes. And some major changes in compared to the game to the anime, obviously, for certain reasons alone. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that everyone gets a talk with what happened to King Gilgamesh, and apparently he died from overexhaustion or overworking. That's what the rumors say. But apparently there's another rumor going about as many people after they heard Gilgamesh died, many other innocents are being left to dead are dying as well. Which apparently questions of what the heck is going on. And apparently it's because Ereshkigal, the third goddess of the three goddess alliance, is actually being involved with this. Not only that, whatchamacallit. Ishtar and Ereshkigal are that of the same coin. While Ishtar represents light and goodness above the world, Ereshkigal represents rotten and darkness on the other side. And we get to know a little bit more history about her down the road in the episode. We have to it that there was an episode where after Ereshkigal was summoned, Ishtar was also summoned at the same time, and that was pretty complicated in many ways to one. But aside from that, we see to it that Ereshkigal was actually being active in Ishtar's body at the same time, since they're on the same coin, or should I say, it's complicated. I know you guys, if you guys are just brand new to the anime of Fake Grand Order and watching this episode just for the heck of it, you'll be confused as hell. But us Fake Grand Order players, even though I can't really explain it really easily for you, it's pretty simple enough for us. Okay, enough of me being stupid and being off topic. They have a way to get into the underworld, and Ishtar has that power to do so. And we see to it, of course, as the episode continues on with itself. Merlin, Quetzalcoatl, and Anna will stay behind on the city to watch out for any possible dangers. While Ishtar, Mash, and Fujimaru decides to go into the underworld, which Ishtar ends up using her crazy noble phantasm, which was really cool. Us Fake Grand Order players must have enjoyed that scene, and they enter the underworld, although there was some damage done, but they're still fine. And then, this is where it gets really, really funny, okay? Because if anyone who's a master in Fake Grand Order, or should I say, a player in Fake Grand Order, you will understand that there are 7 gates involved. But we also get a little history about Ishtar too. She did enter the underworld many years ago, but apparently because of our arrogance and everything else, she got humiliated pretty badly. She was paraded around the underworld naked. Dang, that was hot. Okay, enough of me being a little etched. So not only that, she was kind of skewered or stabbed with a bunch of spears in front of Ereshkigal, which was really humiliating. After Fujimaru and Mash were wondering, oh, that's after knowing that she knows a lot more about what's going on here and there, But aside from that, Ishtar explains her history of how she tried to conquer the underworld or go to the underworld only to get her butt handed by Ereshkigal easily. But there's also something involving 7 or 6 gates in the underworld where they had to answer a question, which this is where it gets really funny, okay? Because we Fake Grand Order players went through this kind of funny scenario ourselves in the game. Compared to the anime, it was actually, the way how it's done in the anime, it's very more hilarious. But we see to it that the voice ask a question to Fujimaru, who do you think is more beautiful, Ishtar or Ereshkigal? I'm thinking oh my gosh, dude. I just don't even want to... Oh man, I remember this question was asked in the game, and you had to choose one or the other, man. It was hilarious. Ishtar tries to convince Fujimaru, oh, who do you think is more beautiful? Don't hesitate. And Fujimaru's like, Ishtar. But unfortunately, Ishtar, who was behind the ruckus, gets shocked by a lightning bolt, which is very hilarious. And Butchermaw's like, Ereshkigal. She goes like, okay, ding, 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 well done. And the way how she's trying to make her voice to be very scary, I'm like, okay, that's ridiculous. But all the other gates were kind of skipped out. In the game, compared to the anime, we had to answer each question, and no matter what you answered or something, you'd be fighting an enemy no matter what. That much I can tell you. But it's fine that they skipped the other gates because it's all that is just comedy stuff. Nothing really important, honestly. But after going through the gates off screen, they end up meeting King Gilgamesh and found him. But apparently Gilgamesh says he's going to descend a little bit further into the underworld, but not after he was bullying Ishtar, which is really hilarious because each gate that Ishtar passed, she loses her divinity or her power each time, and she shrinks, and she shrinks, which is really cute and hilarious, but at the same time pretty mean. But it's understandable because of what's up. At the same time, we get a little history lesson about Ereshkigal. In this historical lecture that Gilgamesh gave out, along with Ishtar filling in with some things, Ereshkigal was born into the underworld and was given authority and leadership over it. Because of that, her power seems absolute and invincible. Like, any god or heroic spirit enters the underworld will be powerless before her. But, to make things, there's a loophole or there's a rule that has to apply to it first. You have to be a dead person. Like, a literal dead person. That's the reason why Gilgamesh himself is very powerless now, but I guess he has some other abilities such as like meditating, concealing himself here and there, but that's about it. Everything else altogether, not so much. The moment you're dead and you're sent to the underworld, you're pretty much powerless before Ereshkigal and can't do anything, you know? And we see to it that they enter the palace of Ereshkigal and they end up seeing Ereshkigal in that skeletal form, which apparently, obviously, that not gonna say much. So yeah. Anyways, this episode was actually pretty cool. Not too bad. Pretty much nice and straight to the point. I mean, compared to the game, it was a very long dialogue. I'm pretty sure there was a lot more dialogue in the game compared to the anime, but I guess they just want to cut it short and get straight to the point. Anyways, pretty slick episode. Looking forward to the next one, and hopefully it'll be fun. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!